In this video, we're going to lay bare how much Chapter 7 bankruptcy attorney's fees are, as well as the costs, and at the end of the video, I'm going to share with you what my base Chapter 7 bankruptcy attorney fee is. So stay tuned, bankruptcy bailout buddies. Welcome, bailout buddies. This is Bankruptcy Bailout. My name is Matt Bekrus, Colorado bankruptcy and debt relief attorney, and please remember that debt ruins lives, not bankruptcy. So today, we're going to answer the question that's probably one of the most frequently asked questions, and that is, how much does a Chapter 7 bankruptcy cost? What are the attorney's fees, and what are the other costs? Now, of course, the United States is a very large country, and so fees are going to vary from state by state. So we're going to just talk about the general averages. And if you stay tuned to the end of the video, I will share with you what I charge for a base model Chapter 7 bankruptcy. So the first two costs are associated with the court filing fee and other requirements for bankruptcy. So the court filing fee right now in 2020 is $335. In addition, when you file bankruptcy, you have to do these two education courses, which are stupid. No one learns anything, and no one cares, but it's a requirement. You got to file a certificate, and those cost anywhere from about $10 to $40. Now, as far as base model Chapter 7 bankruptcies, first I think we should point out a couple things. Bankruptcy is one of the least costly legal services that you can get. Dollar for dollar, hour for hour, minute by minute, bankruptcy is one of the least costly services compared to, say, family law, business law, corporate law, personal injury. I mean, any other legal service you might need is going to be more expensive than bankruptcy. And then as well, there's not that many people that really fit into a base model Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Now, you may think you have a simple case, but attorney's fees are charged based on the amount of time we're going to spend helping you with your matter. So in bankruptcy, that's very, very tight given the fact that we don't charge very much to start with. So any little thing that increases the time we have to spend on your case is going to increase the cost. And it can be something small or you might think is insignificant. Like, for example, if you have a car loan, well, suddenly you're not a bargain basement Chapter 7 bankruptcy, right? Because now we have a secured debt. There's an asset value to it. There's a loan attached to it. Most likely you want to keep the car, and then there's going to be issues with doing a reaffirmation agreement or redemption. So there's all these little things associated with just this basic little car loan that increases the cost of a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. And so there's all kinds of little things like that that make us spend more time, right? So if you've got a mortgage, that's not a bargain basement Chapter 7 bankruptcy, right? If you are paid weekly, that's not a bargain basement Chapter 7 bankruptcy, because we have to address 6 months of weekly pay stubs versus, every 2 weeks or so. So if you're a contractor, if you're self-employed, if you're a business owner, that's going to be wildly more expensive for your Chapter 7 bankruptcy. So anyway, so for a bargain basement Chapter 7 bankruptcy, you can expect to pay a range of, and here's the numbers, about $1,200 to $1,900. Right, and that's pretty consistent around the country. Of course, there's going to be regional variations, but again, that's going to be the average fee you're going to encounter for most Chapter 7 bankruptcies. And then, as we already said, there's going to be the filing fee on top of that, which is $335, and some incidental educational courses that cost anywhere from $10 to $40. So realistically, you should be budgeting about $2,000 to $2,200 for a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, all in, to deal with any contingencies and the cost of the bankruptcy. And if you're being charged much less than that, just understand you're going to get a lot less service from your attorney, and so forth. So now, the real question is, what do I charge for a base model Chapter 7 bankruptcy? My fees start at $17.95, right? So if you're just basic debtor, no real issues, and it's full service. We do e-bankruptcy, so pretty much all our meetings are done by phone. Most of our document exchange is done online. But again, you'll be working with me directly, and my fees start at $17.65, and then on top of that, you have the filing fee and the educational courses. So again, that's the big secret. That's what Chapter 7 bankruptcy attorney's fees are. But in order to determine what your fee will be in a bankruptcy, you need to schedule a consultation with a bankruptcy attorney, go over your situation, and then that attorney can quote you a fee that is specific to your case and that will cover your bankruptcy. Good luck.